What is going on, guys? Regan Wilks, Autism Productions here. That's right. RWAP, Regan Wilks 54 here. That's right. And I'm here with JRCade.
Hello.
This is our second time together review since we did Todd McFarlane's Spawn animated series. Then, as you all know about, the creator of Spawn did the Spider-Man comic books and then a crossover with Marvel DC reference. So anyways, today we are going to reviewing the Marvel's animation from the Marvel Studios called What If from Disney Plus. So we're going to do the 3 seasons of the review, the full series, which that, as you all know, What If is a multiverse that the watcher can see anything like the alternate took place like during like the MCU movies.
Yeah.
So anyways, let's start off with the season 1. With 9 episodes. So today we're gonna review the What If Captain Carter were the first Avenger. Like, it is a alternate of the Captain America, the first Avenger took place during 1945. I mean, what do you think about this first episode, like the beginning of What If?
I thought Captain Carter was very cool.
Yeah, Peggy Carter, the British woman,
Yeah.
the love with Steve Rogers, because somehow it's changed it that if Steve Rogers wasn't Captain America,
Oh yeah.
because he was in the Hydra Stopper, which is like Iron Man Mark 1, since the first Iron Man movie around 2008, because Howard Stark was in this first episode. Bucky was alive in this because, I mean, the original movie, he died before we thought he was dead until the 2013 movie, The Winter Soldier. I think, and Red Skull was in this too, but I think the overall for this episode, what do you overall this episode?
I give it a 9 out of 10.
I go with 9 out of 10 as well. Second episode is What If T'Challa Became a Star-Lord? Well, I think that's the alternate timeline to change from the Guardians of the Galaxy intro beginning. But is there any clue on that? It was like a alternate Peter Quill as Star-Lord.
I would think so.
I mean, Yondu, Thanos, Nebula,
Oh yeah.
Taserface, and I almost forgot about the other guy who was helping Yondu. What was his name again?
Yondu. Who was helping Yondu? That's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, I did forgot since I watched for Volume 1 and 2. I have not seen the Volume 3 yet, but I will check it out. So I think it was 8 out of 10.
I give it a 8 out of 10 too.
Alright, episode 3. What if the world lost its mightiest heroes? Oh, that's a good question. Like, that episode was crazy something else why the Avengers is not born yet.
Yeah.
Because the one who is behind it all, like, I think the one with the Iron Man's death is the, alternate version of the Iron Man 2, the Hulk exploding himself, which is from the 2008 Incredible Hulk. I think, one of these movies took place in the year 2010 before Avengers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and Thor, accidentally got shot by Hawkeye.
Oh.
I mean, Captain America was still froze because, I don't know why, but Loki was in this.
Yeah.
But, I think it was, who was that villain guy who was like a Yellow Jaguar Ant-Man?
Star-Lord?
No, not Star-Lord, but...
Oh, dang it. That's a good question. I have no idea.
Man, I need to go back to know who it was. Only I could look it up on Wikipedia. I think that was 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10 for me also.
Right. Episode 4, what if Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his hands? Oh man, bro, that episode was crazy.
I agree.
You know, because reversing time and time and time, where it all happened. But I have not seen the Doctor Strange, the first movie before. I've seen the Multiverse of Madness.
I've seen the first Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah, but
I did.
can't It was a grief-stricken Doctor Strange using the Eye of Agamotto in a dangerous effort to change the past. Because you cannot change the past. I mean, you'll break it. Well, because that episode was dark, you know? The Watcher was talking to Doctor Strange, and then, like, Doctor Strange totally got rid of his own universe, his Earth, his love. Bro, I mean, what do you think of this episode? Like,
it was interesting.
Yeah, but dark, you know?
I would give it a 6 out of 10 on that one.
I'm going with 7.5. Oh, that one's my favorite. What if zombies? Like, have you heard of Marvel zombies? Like the Marvel Comics zombies?
No, I've never.
I mean, I heard of it since I watched one of the comics pages on YouTube. I mean, this episode where it's like alternate Infinity War where Hulk is sent back to Earth, like after Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Well, Spider-Man was the only one who first appeared in this episode only, but not other seasons.
Surprising.
Yeah. I mean, I did heard about Marvel Zombies around 2011-ish. I think it was 2010. I mean, I must have forgot, but...
I didn't hear about it until we just started watching What If. I'm, like, surprised by it.
I mean, you could look at Marvel Zombies.
I could look it up on the internet.
I think that was a good one. Interesting. I think I'll give it 9 out of 10.
I'll give it 9 out of 10.
Alright. Episode 6, What If Killmonger Rescued Tony Stark? Oh, this is the alternate This is the alternate first Iron Man film, which I think Black Panther took place around 2009 before Infinity War, like the credit scene, because Killmonger killed Claw in the first movie.
Dang.
I mean, remember the second movie, Wakanda Forever, that Chadwick Boseman is not in this.
Oh yeah.
Only scenes for Rest in Peace, but I think like Killmonger trying to plan to kill Tony Stark because when his Humvee is attacked in Afghanistan, which Killmonger killed Rhodey, Tony, and T'Challa.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's up to something with mecha stuff that was booked by Stark. Because did you hear like Tony said like mecha anime in this episode last time we watched this?
Yes.
Yes. I give it like 8 out of 10.
I give it 8 out of 10.
Alright. Episode 7 for season 1. What if Zor were an only child?
Ooh.
Oh, that was a good one, but hilarious because the Goddess Thunder is going to partying out without his mom noticing that. Howard the Duck was in this. I think it was cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Captain Marvel was in it because it throws in out of the cool intergalactic party on Earth. But Loki turned into a blue ice giant and then trying to destroy things to make it at the party because Jane had to tell Thor's mom they were partying because not doing studying. But the ending part was funny because studying.
Oh yeah.
I mean, lied. But the ending that shows Ultron Vision in this, that was something.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Episode 8, What If Ultron won?
Ooh.
Oh yeah. That one's crazy. Like Avengers trying to create Vision like to want peaceful lives, but not like destroying Earth and killing humanity. But Natasha Romanoff, aka the Black Widow, and Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, with a one arm and one robotic arm.
Oh wow.
Well, I mean, they were the only ones left. Like they went to Russia and trying to destroy the killer robot Ultron following a cataclysmic event. Like they're working on a computer. I think what's the name of like the talking computer, like who is from Russia, like in this timeline.
Very hard to guess.
Well, that episode where it shows like Watcher was talking, narrating because Vision can hear him. Yeah, remember that?
Yes.
And going through all the multiverses, breaking and see anyone in New York saw Watcher the first time, since Watcher did appear in the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 MCU.
I've seen that.
So it's just a continuation. So, final episode for season 1. What if the Watcher broke his Oh, that was the ending after Doctor Strange had to make Watchers spill it out about the oath he had to break. But he had to gather, like, all the multiverses. Well, they call it the Guardians of the Multiverse. They added the Party Thor, Captain Carter, Ultron, Vision, Black Widow, Doctor Strange, evil Doctor Strange who lost his love, Star-Lord, T'Challa, and Killmonger in the alternate Iron Man, and even Gamora in the Thanos costume. We haven't heard about her story yet. Didn't happen in season 1.
Surprising that it didn't happen in season 1.
Yeah, but Vision. What? Well, after the episode 8, did you saw like he use his Mind Stone to cut Thanos in half?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was funny. Like, glad it didn't happen until Infinity War.
Oh, I seen that.
I mean, since Earth and all the humanity got destroyed, because Natasha is the only one left in that universe.
Yeah.
But that episode was good. I give it 10 out of 10 because Killmonger just betrayed the Guardians of the Multiverse.
I give it 10 out of 10 too.
Yeah, because Watcher had to send Natasha in Vision.
Oh, that's me.
Oh.
Oh, I think that's you. I thought it was me or you.
Oh, was it? That's what I'm saying. The Vision world Natasha, that Watcher had to send her to the real, normal life of the Avengers, because I heard at the end about, like, their Natasha died.
Yeah.
Maybe they have to reunite with the alternate Natasha.
Yeah, I agree.
The other thing, like, Killmonger betrayed, and then starting a fight with Vision, because Killmonger had collected all the Infinity Stones. He's like something else, because after Vision is dead, I think season 1 was good.
I like season 1 too.
Alright, next up with season 2. Let's see. What if Nebula joined the Nova Corps? Oh, that one's good, because I think that I heard about Nova before, like the symbol, like the character Nova, then the Nova Corps from the Captain Marvel. And I think Howard the Dog, we see Howard the Dog, Groot, and I forgot the rock guy's name.
The rock guy's name?
Yeah, who first appeared in the Thor Ragnarok. I think it was... I don't know, I forgot.
I don't know either.
I mean, I think that was good, because when Nebula is recruited to join the Nova Corps, I mean, it's like that happened to Captain Marvel with others, like, since Captain Marvel took place in the year 1995.
Yeah.
I mean, to prove her detective skills, and, like, in that timeline, Yondu died.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah, like, that part, like, the beginning, like, Yondu's death.
Oh, no.
Because, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was fine. It was 8 out of 10.
I give it 8 out of 10.
Alright. Episode 2. What if Peter Quill attacked Earth's mightiest heroes?
Ooh.
Well, I think this is the alternate and beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy. Again, like the season 1, episode 2. Well, Ego and young Peter threatened Earth in the year 1988. Well, because Yondu know what they're trying to do with Peter, because Ego is Peter's father and killed his mother.
Ooh.
I mean, you remember that.
Yeah.
Like, since Volume 2, when Peter found out, and because Volume 2 took place in the year 2014 after the first one.
Yes.
But we glad to have Howard Stark and Peggy Carter in this, in their old self. But we have Hank Pym, like the old Ant-Man before Scott Lang.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thor was in this, and Blue Giant Man, what was his name?
Blue Giant Man.
No, like his real name, like, what was his name? Like his superhero name, I was thinking.
That's a good question.
Well, Winter Soldier was in this, but he was silent all along. He was silent.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. I think it was fine.
I think it was fine too.
What if Happy Hogan saved Christmas? Oh, that one's funny. I think it's a reference to the How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but it's just how Justin Hammer stole Christmas. As you all know, Justin Hammer, aka Titanium Man. from the comics, animated series, Armored Avengers is trying to take over Stark Tower, also known as Avengers Tower. I think it took place after, alternate sequel after the first Avenger, but Happy Hogan must find the Hulk virus, which make him into Purple Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah. While the Avengers is doing their own business of Christmas, because it's showing like a happy story.
Yeah.
But Thor missed out the party.
Yeah, he did.
And I think it was hilarious, but a good episode because Hammer was on a naughty list.
Yeah.
Because Happy did told him about maybe next time, like next year, you'll be on a nice list again. I give it 10 out of 10.
I give it 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Alright. What if Iron Man crashed into the Grandmaster? Oh yeah, this is an alternate like ending, like the final battle of after the Avengers. Well, this is where we know about Gamora's story timeline.
Oh yeah.
Like after the last episode of the season 1 of What If. Because this might be, I think when Tony Stark went to Sakaar, it might be too early for Thor Ragnarok would be called Iron Man Ragnarok before Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Grandmaster being hilarious. I mean, like the original Ragnarok, Tony Stark was trying to challenge Grandmaster into the race.
Yeah.
I mean, like since before Thor doing a challenge into a fight with the Hulk. Like I don't know any of like what happened to Hulk before Ragnarok and after Age of Ultron or Captain America Civil War.
Yeah.
Like into the Grand Prix turn demolition turbine deathmatch. What if Captain Carter fought a Hydra Songbird? I think that their own took place after Avengers because that was crazy to found out Steve was alive in the Hydra Stopper, aka Mark 1.
Wow.
It's another story of Captain Carter with Natasha, but it says like the missions to save Steve Rogers set her on a collision course with the new enemies. Well, I think it's one of Natasha's mother with spies. I do not know about them because after watching this episode, then Steve sacrificed himself in the Hydra Stopper to stop all of this. And where the ending part where she was accidentally sent to the wrong dimension, which is like the year 1602.
Whoa, yeah.
Which I did heard about the year 1602, like Marvel Comics 1602, which is Spider-Man 1602. Alright, what if Kahori reshaped the world? Well, that episode was good. Took place in the year 16th century, which it's like their Indian language versus things like the Spanish and the Queen.
Yeah.
Because it only has subtitles to read what they're trying to say, because Kahori only talked English during the end. Well, like the water thing, like to go to the other world, like their age, you cannot grow, you cannot die, to make yourself immortal, to speed, fast, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like setting up the party because Kahori's brother and the village are in danger. I mean, that was good too.
I like that.
And the ending that shows Doctor Strange to see what he's up to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, look who's back. I think that was 10 out of 10 too.
Yeah.
What if Hela found the 10 rings? Oh yeah. I think that was good. But the beginning part of this episode where it's like where Odin sent Hela to Earth just like Odin sent Thor to Earth.
Whoa.
Like you know, like they're both different, they're worthy enough to hold on because they're heavy. Thor's hammer is heavy, you cannot reach until you're not a god yet. Hela's helmet, you cannot reach until you're not a god yet. Because when she was sent to China, she learned how to do 10 rings. But I've not seen Shang-Chi before. But have you seen Shang-Chi?
No.
Well, all, we need to watch Shang-Chi because I heard he's good because it took place in the 2010 that has Abomination from the Hulk. I think that was good also. What if the Avengers assembled in 1602? Another, still continuing of Captain Carter's stories, tried to undo the anomaly that stranded familiar heroes and villains in the year 1602.
Wow.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch, Nick Fury, and Thor, Captain America, Iron Man. Like, wait, hold on. I think the one they're being rivals, like the Robin Hood with Tony Stark, Captain America, Hawkeye, Bruce. While Bruce was in the capsule. Ant-Man and the others with Thor, like think that Captain Carter's Wedge, think Hela was sent to the other universe. Scarlet Witch and Nick Fury and Happy Hogan was in this. But we have the Purple Hulk once again.
Yes.
But the battle is fighting because I think it's because of the Time Stone, because that Captain Carter tried to undo that happened, that Steve remembers like he was fighting Thanos during the Infinity War when he used the shield to scratch the Time Stone and then reverse back to time. And the Watcher keeps narrating of her story that he's still right there. And Doctor Strange is back at the end in part 2. Alright, season 2, episode 9. What is Strange Supreme Intervention? I think that was good while they're chatting after the episode of the Avengers assembled in 1602.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good that no other heroes from the previous season join in, but it's just only Captain Carter and Kahori teamed up. Since we know what Doctor Strange is up to, like collecting all multiverses, he's not doing it to save his love. Because something like seems the greatest threat to all experience by closer than she realized. I mean, they all realized not to trust Doctor Strange, and from that world, he destroyed his own universe. Because his good self, like remember, like he fought his good self, normal self versus his evil self, like trying to bring back his love and turn into a monster.
Yeah.
Bro, that, I mean, that was really not crazy. I think season 2 was good.
We'll get that.
Alright. Now, 8 episodes for the season 3, so season 3, episode 1, what if the Hulk fought the Mech Avengers? What are your thoughts on this first episode during season 3?
I would say it was really interesting.
Yeah. And it took place 10 years later after the Avengers are dead, but Falcon is the only one with Banner, or the last Avengers left, whereas after Hulk, like Banner stopped being the Hulk for 10 years took place, like duplicating his own demon self of the Hulk, and attacking New York, and all the giant Hulk of demons, while Banner quit being Hulk until 10 years later. I think like the Mech Avengers, like giant robots, like the Gundam mechas, they're really cool with it. Like it's like a mecha anime Avengers.
Oh,
like the giants, like the Mech Avengers.
Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about other stuff, but I'm paying attention. So yeah, it looks very interesting.
Yeah. And Hulk turned into some kind of Godzilla thing, like the Hulkzilla. I think that was good.
I liked it too.
Alright, what if Agatha went to Hollywood? Guess we have another Howard Stark story, which just took place in the 1920s to work on a Stark film. Stark's first production is a film. Like Stark, a Stark Studios. I think, hold on, I think Agatha Harkness, I never heard of her, but I think the dude in this episode, but with the other cast, who's also joining to make their own movie with working with Howard. The one the most part is like the dancing competition.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah, and Howard's just like enjoying like to start filming, and the battle part like doing in space, like how they work with special effects. Like the work they trying to do is like they give more light and power to make it like more realistic, like real life recording to film it.
Yeah.
Like they were like part of Hollywood. I think this is 7 out of 10.
I give it 7 out of 10.
Alright. What is the Red Guardian Stop the Winter Soldier? This one's hilarious. The Red Guardian, aka like a Russian Captain America. So speaking Russian, like with Winter Soldier going to Las Vegas. But we have the Blue Giant Man back after the season 3 episode 2. I think they're like Red Guardian and Winter Soldier are like hilarious couples together. But the ending part is showing like they're doing the Avengers versus Loki thing, but Red Guardian was in this.
Yeah.
I mean that's like an alternate like team up. Like, and the Watcher was watching too. Like the driving thing to drive that and they're trying to make a moment like and then see what happened. And Watcher is like reaction.
Oh yeah.
Like you thought like no, I'm talking about the Watcher thing, like they're trying to make it through like after like an earthquake part, like
Oh yeah.
I think that was what if Howard the Duck got itch? Howard the Duck and Dorothy. I mean, remember that part like when we watched the episode with Party Tour and What If? Like seeing Howard the Duck and Dorothy Lewis got married.
Yeah.
Facing a dangerous faction from across the galaxy during the party. I think this universe took place is now in a party-verse. I think we call it Party Earth. Then Captain Marvel was a party pooper last time. And they had a baby with a half duck and half human. It's kind of like reminding me of there's like X-Men. Like Angel with wings. The character from X-Men with rings.
Oh yeah.
But Fury is still on a party when he keeps saying, Fury out!
Fury out!
Like, and then it like goes back, and Thanos, Loki, and the others just joining, trying to, and oh yeah, Grandmaster was trying to eat their baby.
Oh wow.
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
While they're on that planet.
Yeah,
They're just still partying on their timeline.
I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, I don't know about this episode, but that was funny because Nick Fury keeps saying Fury out 2 times. Anyways, Fury out to the next one! What if the Emergence destroyed the Earth?
Ooh.
Well, Riri Williams embarked on a deadly mission to take down an Arthurian Quentin back. Well, I do not know about this episode because we kind of passed out 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, that was during that episode.
Yeah, because I must have missed some of the parts because I passed out. Didn't have time. And we have the Vision, Mysterio. Well, we thought we have Mysterio in one of the Spider-Man's villains in this episode only. Because Mysterio was kind of old. Because you can see, like, Earth kind of collapse after. Yeah, like, I really do not know about that story. So, anyways. What if 1872? The legendary Shang-Chi and Kate Bishop search for the Hood in the Old Wild West. I think that was a classic.
I like that.
During the 19th century. An alternate Shang-Chi story. Trying to find his sister. Like, you see, like, flashbacks about his sister.
Yeah.
Like, Shang-Chi and Kate from China all the way to, his sister all the way to US.
Yeah.
Riding on horses. Because I did seem like one of the Cowboys heroes since I was playing Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. But because Shang-Chi just found out the Hood was his sister all along. And that was one of the saddest deaths for the siblings because the Hood took his sister away.
Oh, that's really sad.
Yeah, her souls. Because, oh yeah, any other episode, like during the episode, the Watcher, all the 3 Watchers was watching the Watcher. Like, remember that?
Yeah.
What if the Watcher disappeared? Well, I gotta say about this episode, like, the intro opening just gone black and white. While the Watcher was violating the rules, breaking the rules from the 3 Guardian Watchers. Then we have a return of Captain Carter, Kahori, and what's her name again? The half duck and half human. I can't remember.
I don't know. I was thinking about that duck called Affleck, but then I was
like... yeah, Affleck.
Oh, I can't believe I remember.
Oh yeah, in the intro that shows Nebula is Yondu again since the 2nd season. Oh yeah, and we have the Multiverse Storm as Thor, since the Storms first appeared in 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Well, because I thought that Captain Carter was trying to head to see Vision is the only one to help to save the Watcher, because that didn't work out. Because I thought the Watcher was defeated since the episode 9, season 1 of What If. But she got captured too.
Yeah.
Because is it to be continued to the last episode of What If in the 3rd season is What If the end of the beginning.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this final episode?
I thought it was really interesting.
Yeah.
To see the what if of everything from the end of what happened in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the fighting, it took too long while they were on Saturn. Oh yeah, Vision died too also.
Oh, that sucked.
They're trying to make it way to Doctor Strange universe.
Oh yeah.
And the death of Captain Carter too also.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. And it shows the intro at the ending of What If.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah. I mean, that like feels different. Well, because that's like the backwards thing in black and white, not the logo. Like the opening was on backwards.
Oh yes.
Since episode 7. And anyway, that's it for the review of Marvel's What If. And that's all we know, because that's really good for the alternate took place during MCU movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, if you guys know, hit the like, favorite, comments down below, subscribe and tap the bell for notifications, and then we'll see you later for more reviews. And peace out.
Bye.